Hi, it's Marty Millner with Coldwell Banker Hearthside Realtors in beautiful Newtown, Pennsylvania, here in Bucks County. And we're into February. Hard to believe. Super Bowl's behind us. From the real estate perspective, our industry, we always say that the spring market, the so-called spring market, starts right after the Super Bowl. So things are busy, and I thought it'd be a good time to give you a market update based on what happened in 2016. So I think the big takeaway for the year-end real estate results is that almost throughout Bucks County, the individual markets, and we track about 20 individual markets, meaning places like Lower Makefield Township, Upper Makefield Township, Newtown Township, 20 individual markets throughout the county. Virtually every one of them had fewer houses on the market at the end of 2016 when compared with 2015. Countywide inventory houses on the market is down about 18.5%. Another interesting element in that is that the effect on prices so far has been somewhat minimal. We throughout the county, the average asking price of houses on the market is up about 8%. Closings were up about 5% throughout the county, but the average sold price of a house that's sold in Bucks County, again taking the county as a whole, was very flat for 2016. Actually, 0.3% higher. Average price of a single-family house went from $341,000 to $343,000 in Bucks County. Individual markets. Interesting to note that in Lower Makefield Township, was one of the only, if not the only, individual market tract where there are actually more houses on the market at the end of 2016 compared with 2015. However, to put that number in perspective, months of inventory, which is an important metric that we use to measure whether market conditions favor buyers or sellers, are still only about 5 months, actually 5.2 months of inventory. We consider the market to be pretty balanced, factors not favoring buyers or sellers when there's 6 months of inventory. So 5 months, pretty balanced market, maybe conditions slightly favoring sellers as opposed to buyers right now. Newtown Township, interesting also to note that inventory is down about 5% compared with last year. Months of inventory is really impressive if you're a seller. It's only 3 months of inventory in Newtown Township. Upper Makefield inventory, in terms of the months of inventory available right now, is about 10. But Upper Makefield, sometimes gets skewed by the high number of really expensive houses that, in general, take much longer to sell. In all the markets that we track, including Lower Makefield and Newtown, the price change, although people are asking more money, the average price of a house sold in both of those areas, as in the county, was relatively flat. Lower Makefield actually dropped 1%, average price sold in 2016 compared with 2015. So again, the lack of inventory so far, as we head into a busier market period, has not really resulted in sharply increased prices. So what's the takeaway from all this? As far as I'm concerned, if you're considering selling your house, I would highly recommend that we talk so we can do a market analysis so you can understand what your house is worth, and try and move forward earlier in the spring market to take advantage of pretty consistent low inventory. I know personally I have a number of buyers that in all price ranges that are complaining that there isn't enough to see, so it could be a good opportunity if you're a seller. If you are curious and want to know what your house is worth, feel free to call me, 215-519-1399. Shoot me a text or an email, and I'll follow up right away. Thanks for watching. Look forward to speaking with you again next time. Take care.